I started my journey of politics 2016. I'm very green in politics, and let me say that I was very green because I was coming from private sector. I've managed to be loyal to my party leader, and I am not planning to shift any time soon. Wiper Party gives you what you need in terms of committees. There's no party which is so rewarding like Wiper in this country. My name is Charles Ngusya Nguna, aka CNN, MP Mwingi West, and I'm from Wiper Democratic Movement. I started my journey of politics 2016. I'm very green in politics, and let me say that I was very green because I was coming from private sector, and I quickly managed to adopt in Kenyan politics. I was working away abroad, and I've really equipped myself with a lot of knowledge in politics in this country so far. So far, so good. I've managed to be loyal to my party leader, and I am not planning to shift any time soon. I believe in Wiper Democratic Movement as our party, and the principles they hold, and the ethics, the integrity our party leader has, is what makes me continue supporting Wiper. Everybody thinks in politics there is money, but that is just a perception. So far, if you give me back my job I used to do, definitely I will consider going back. But I can't regret, because it humbles me when I see myself helping the community, making the difference in many families. So I can't regret, but let me caution people who are coming to politics to make money. It doesn't work that way. What works most is motivation to serve your people. So it's not a good career. It's not a good career, especially if you have health issues. You will have to strain your body a lot. You have to do a lot of things. You have to sustain many insults, and even character assassination you go through. So it needs somebody who is humble, calm and collected. When I was fine, I was barely at 35 in 2017, and people used to say I'm too young, and they used to call all the names, boys. This is just a boy who is coming to loot your public coffer, so don't elect him. There's a lot of insults. Even if you are married, they would even respect you. So it's a big challenge as a youth to become a politician in this country, especially youth and women. Yeah, it's a big challenge. We have been having this perception: members of parliament, elected leaders should always be male people who are mature enough. But we are defying this completely. I'm sure the next parliament we will have a lot of young guys, young women and men joining in August House. So it's a big challenge to be young to be a politician in this country. The worst experience was my wife actually handling the affairs of the politics with my wife when she was so young. And you have to interact with everybody. And she would think you are cheating in relationship, but it is not the case. Everybody has to even call you, your phone, even past midnight, and you still, that was the most pressing issue, managing relationship as a young family and constraints. You have to satisfy everybody. Everybody has to call you, even young girls, and you have to be very disciplined in politics for you to manage. Meeting people's expectations on daily basis, it's not easy. A lot of calls, your phone becomes like a booth. A Safaricom customer care service. So you have to manage this cause, and if you don't, your career start going down because they will say you are ignoring them. So you have to give each and everybody attention in your constituency. Yes, so that's a very difficult thing to handle. Wiper Party gives you what you need in terms of committees. There's no party which is so rewarding like Wiper in this country. You can even ask the few members of parliament we have. Then number two, Wiper is led by someone who has never been corrupt. If you recall Kalonzo Musyoka, when he was vice president of Kibaki, they ran the country so well. Everybody was saying the economy is doing well, all the sectors were ticking properly, and by virtue of Wiper being run by a good person, it makes it a very good political party, and that is why I will have to stick with it. We have got very young, capable leaders who can actually take over from Kalonzo Musyoka even when he retires. So I don't see the party dying very soon. We've got members of parliament from other regions and even governors and senators. So I think we have a strong party and we can only grow, we cannot go down. I inherited a constituency which is underdeveloped and highly marginalized. And for you to speed up the issues of development, you need to move to a lot of offices in this country. You are aware most of the big projects are politically influenced. So most of the time you have to propose a project and still get knocked off from the budget. But right now, things are working well. When Wiper joined Jubilee and went to the handshake really helped. There are several mega projects now happening in my constituency, like the Kabati Migwani Bodoni Road, which was funded fully by the government of Kenya at a tune of 4 billion. Then there are other small projects of opening up the roads, water projects going on. So it's a job that I'm enjoying currently, because every office I'm knocking now, things are becoming easier and easier. And that is why I always advise people, retain your current member of parliament. He doesn't need 2 years of familiarizing himself or her to offices. Yes. I'll be defending my seat because this is my first term and I don't want to go to another level if I've not fully satisfied Mwingi West constituency people. I'm looking forward to doing even more than what I've done so far, and that's a big motivation why I am going for the same seat in 2022. We believe in unity, and most of the time we believe in working with all Kenyans across the divide, and that's why you recently saw our party leader trying to woo everybody to join the OCA coalition. Parties are there, and parties are just vehicles. So you need many vehicles to have a good journey. We will expect many people to join us as the time goes by. So what I'm requesting the media, this is a 3-horse race. It's not a 2-horse race. We need to kill that perception. OCA is here and looming very fast and growing very quickly. Yes. If ODM wants to come to OCA, they will come and follow our set rules and regulations, and they will have to believe like us, the way we want to kill the corruption in this country. We want to give Kenyans free secondary education. We have to do our 24-hour economy. So they have to incorporate their manifesto with us to sound it better for Kenyans. And if they are believing in that, they can join us. We've done a lot in terms of bursaries, educating young guys up to university level. They should expect more water projects. We've done so far 14 earth dams, and they should expect improved educational infrastructure in my constituency. Every school right now, over 300 schools have got my project, and the roads, which never used to be passable, they are now passable and they look good. So expect more growth and development in our constituency. My competitor, let us actually get out of insulting politics. Let us maintain calm and peace, and electorates will decide who is the next member of parliament. So the peaceful elections will really spur us in terms of everything, and I'm just requesting them to refrain from insulting each other. Yes.